I do want to bring in my next guest and introduce you to Gerard Filitti. He's a senior counsel at the Lawfare project. Joins me now with more. Gerard, thanks so much for being here. And what can our viewers expect, Americans expect when it comes to the EV space come January?
I think we can expect that if Trump does reduce or eliminate the tax credit, we will see a harder sell for electric cars. The price is already out of reach of most consumers, which is why why Biden had the tax credit in the first place. But with the reduction of the tax credit or its elimination, we'll see higher prices and fewer sales. This will be especially difficult for American manufacturers of electric vehicles. They're at a disadvantage compared to, for example, Tesla, which has been making a profit lately.
What is the legal process? I want to tap your legal expertise here of rolling back the $7,500 EV tax credit.
Well, and part of it is, there are two aspects of it. One is regulatory, because there are a number of rules that were enacted in order to make these credits possible. But it's also legislative, where this is all part of the reconciliation process, or will play out as part of the reconciliation process in order to allocate budget money for the priorities that Trump has and extend the tax credits and the tax cuts that he had when he was president.
And in terms of where the EV space stands in America, it's holiday time. Many Americans are looking at their budgets. Give us a state of play.
Well, the state of play is, if you want to buy an electric car, probably now is the time to do it before we see a rollback of the tax credit. That will make cars more expensive on the consumer side, and we don't know whether we will also have an elimination of credits on other things that are related to it. For example, credits for installing power stations at home, credits related to solar and battery production as well. So if you're in the mood for buying an electric car, now is probably the time. You will see an increase in price, although if you're an investor in Tesla, you will be happy with what you're seeing.
Why is that specific with Tesla? Talk to me more about what that means.
Well, Tesla's the 600-pound gorilla. They've developed these cars for years, and they've actually started turning a profit. Other manufacturers like GM and Ford, and Chevy, they're at a disadvantage. They're still pouring a lot of money into developing these electric vehicles, and in order to sell them, they need that tax credit for their consumers. So without that tax credit, the American car manufacturers will be at a competitive disadvantage. Tesla will still probably be making a profit on sales, but they will continue steaming ahead while American companies will be playing catch-up.
Is there any legal implication here that we've seen incoming President Donald Trump, of course, be friendly with Tesla founder and CEO Elon Musk?
Well, the legal implication isn't necessarily with Musk or the friendship that Trump has with him. The legal implications may be if, for example, as part of this tax restructuring, eliminating EV credits, Trump does things like change the CAFE standards for petroleum-powered cars, or regulate California and eliminate the allowances that it has to make its own emission standards. Then you'll see a number of legal challenges. But whether or not Elon Musk and Trump are friends really doesn't have a legal challenge to what's going to happen.
I'm just curious, obviously you have the legal expertise here, but if we do see Elon Musk, let's say, be part of Trump's cabinet beyond just the Department of Government Efficiency, which was enacted as of last week, we saw that particular appointment. What would it mean for a company like Tesla?
Well, then you'd start having issues with government ethics rules and standards, and then there might be a need for Elon Musk to distance himself from Tesla or else not have an active role in government. Ultimately, that is what's more concerning, is the relationship that Musk has and the influence and power that he holds. If he's just a counsel to the president, it's not as problematic as if he has an official role in government with policy implementing powers.
Gerard Filitti, thank you so much for joining. Of course, with the legal expertise here, we're getting set for a new administration and a new year. We appreciate your time.